Killer speak.
Speak.
Okay. Gotta pull my chat up here. Fuck off, Chrome or Firefox. That's not a good sign. We're dropping frames, killer.
Row.
Well, actually, not necessarily, but the quality is looking little Willy Wonka. Pull my chat up here. It'll sort itself out, right?
Hope so.
Surely. Yeah, it did. It's just whenever I open a new like browser or something, or just a new tab, it spazzes out. But in theory,
Mm.
it should be okay. Yeah, what's up, American Patriot? You're here right off the dime. Just getting some things set up. We're here with our buddy Killer.
Mm. I'm
Okay.
sleepy.
Yeah, we're live a little early, but nothing. A little early stream won't hurt.
Saturday morning.
I haven't streamed Wafflecraft in like 8 years, so
Skill issue.
you're a skill issue.
I am.
You ain't been sleep, damn. So I did this thing with OBS where instead of dropping frames, it'll like lower the quality or whatever, which I think is better than lag. So that's what we're at right now. I did bump the one thing down, the
Mm.
bits, but shouldn't be too bad. You've been up all night. I've been up for a while myself. And this wig farm just never worked. Damn it.
Damn it, Waffle.
What are you working on, Killer?
Chanting room. That's annoying me.
I'd like to get back into streaming Wafflecraft more regularly. Kind of like how I used to.
Hopefully my house does not get struck by lightning this time.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like one time you logged onto this world and like half your house was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I had that happen last season. I was flying home, like flying to the house one day from the other base, and like half the roof was just gone. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to fix that. Waffle is a great builder. Well, this railroad says otherwise.
I literally have a crafting table in every single room in my house.
Well, every room should have a crafting table. Because if you don't have a crafting table in that room, then you have to go to another room. That's just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like me.
No.
Hey, Patriot, how's the stream looking? Seems to be running good on my end, at least so far. It's my first stream with the new settings, so it's mostly just a test stream before everything is live, I guess, with everybody else. Everybody's asleep right now. So that was a very delayed response. How delayed is a stream? Looking good, awesome. So if you're wondering what I'm tearing down here, I was building a railroad, and I just didn't like it. I typically don't finish railroads, so I don't know why I'm bothering with it, but you know what they say. I'd like to find a train mod on this version, because on 1.12 I use immersive railroading, but it's not on this version, so I can't use that. So if anybody knows of any train mods that have like actual good trains and tracks and everything that I can place, I'm on 1.21.5, so if anybody has any suggestions for train mods, definitely let me know. That way I can chugga chugga choo choo on Killer.
Whoa there. It's still raining.
In real life?
Yeah.
Lucky. Well, I got some rain yesterday. I had to drive in it, so.
Dude, it's been raining since 10 o'clock last night.
Damn, dude. You probably got big old puddles out there.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. This direction is where Foxy's base is at.
Yeah. Killer, you sound dead. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
You tired, homeboy?
Tired and high.
Nice.
I'm not joking, by the way.
Oh, hi, Toaster37.
What about the time when Sakar got your ass fucked up?
She didn't get me fucked up worth a shit. This shit was weak. The only thing it did to me was, like, make me feel relaxed. Like, that's all it did. Too bad no tornado spawned out of nowhere, yeah. No tornado mod today. I don't even think it's on this version.
No.
Daddy.
And time to go get some obsidian.
Oh, you're talking real tornadoes? Yeah, there's actually like a huge storm system moving through the states. Where is
Literally
it?
100 miles after me.
Yeah, like I know. What was it, Mississippi? Was getting affected by it?
Which Mississippi is like 30 minutes away from me.
Yeah, and there's a 5% tornado risk last I heard, so it's not very high, but that's still a risk nonetheless. So
people were out chasing that risk today.
oh yeah, if anybody's affected by these storms moving through, just stay safe. I think I'm just like right outside of it because I'm getting the rain from it. You want to get sucked up? Interesting. That's one way to think about life. I mean, Killer's good at sucking. Wait, what?
Dead.
I'm just messing, bro.
In your dreams.
I wouldn't know, so.
No, you
But-
did dream about it one time. Didn't
no,
you?
That was you.
No. That
Aren't you
was
the one who
you.
dreamed about all of us on a fucking school bus?
Aren't you the one that dreamed about me and Modded that one time?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Question Mark Tornado. Yeah, we ain't talking about none of that, bro.
You secretly want to.
No. I'd like
That
to go
secretly
storm chasing
turned you
one day. Can you join VC? We're not in a server. On the Magic School Bus is crazy.
I have no paper.
Says my my quality's dropping a lot, but no dropped frames. So that's interesting. That's definitely helping because drop frames is killing things. But we're not dropping frames, so I guess stream will live on.
Welcome to the killing fields.
Alright, you guys aren't going to want to see this, but we're just going to cover this up.
So how'd you enjoy that Shinedown concert?
It was great. Right on for filming that, bro.
I might create like a second channel and just upload that shit on there.
Killer Toaster 38.
No. Killer Fridge 37.
Why haven't you ended stream yet? Well, you know what? We're staying live, homeboy.
Don't pull a chance.
Yeah. Although I do want to pull the stream up on my phone real quick and look at this. Nice, it won't even fucking let me. YouTube's so retarded, dude. The hell is that shovel name? Don't ask. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to set this up. Alright. So, what's everybody up to at 4:50 in the morning? You feel like being an ass today? Alright, yeah, definitely not letting you in the VC. You got a fun stream idea? What's up? Two words, job application. I've put in several. Hey, Avocado, I got 2 words for you to stream. The gym. Yo, fat ass. Oh.
Damn.
Said you were building an enchanting room?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
Going good.
Sweet.
Time to slaughter animals.
I'm working on tearing down this railroad I built. And I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna get it ready for if I can find a train mod. So I'm probably gonna need 3 wide tracks. Yeah, the settings I enabled with OBS and changed. It all seems to have helped. Because right now I'd be dropping thousands of frames. But if anything, it's just dropping the quality a smidge, which on my phone doesn't appear to be any. So I think it's just OBS tripping, bro. How am I doing? I'm alright. I'm a little tired. I don't really have anything exciting to talk about. That's kind of why I'm live at this time.
I
got
go to
something to
bed.
talk about. Alright, killer. It's been good hanging out with you, bro.
Alright, see ya.
See ya, bro. I'm gonna reload the world so that it's not in online mode anymore. Waffles feeling like a Big Mac. I have never had a Big Mac, believe it or not. I might try one. It may be a surprise to hear I've never had one though. I haven't had much of an appetite the last few days. I ate a Lunchable earlier, but that was it. Okay, yeah, I have had one of those. Also, dude, you can't be calling nobody a big back. You're like 2 times my size. So, got him. Hi, Foxy. Did you just have a seizure? You just missed Killer, Foxy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yeah, Big Macs don't seem all that impressive. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. McDonald's isn't McDonald's isn't what it used to be, in my opinion. I'm not really big into it anymore. We also don't get it that often either. We used to get it a ton, but you know, after my mom got sick, we stopped getting it, so we can't afford it. partially why I'm trying to do stuff with this channel, since, you know, I am monetized now. It'd be nice to see if I can earn anything off of it, although that's not really the point of it. I'm just doing it for fun. But how come I'm up so late? I haven't been up that long. I got up around 1, and I'm just streaming whenever I feel like, really. Foxy, I'm not gonna lie, I miss having you in the lounge. Hate to bring that up, but I miss having you in there. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright, well that's gone. So I guess I'm gonna make a decision here on where I want this to go. Because since there's water everywhere, it's kind of hard to build over it all. I need to finish this village. Fast food in general is just shit. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, Foxy, I'm aware, but I definitely don't agree with how some things were handled. But again, it's not any of our choice, so it is what it is. But yeah, I typically cook my own food now too. I eat dog shit, really, because all I eat is ramen noodles, really. That's all I really care to make. Alright, so what I was trying to do was determine where I want this railway to go. Yo, welcome back, Killer. Who DM'd me? Killer did. Oh, I never left the call. That's why. So I wanted to start over here. That's a definite. I can't really do it over here, because this is like right on the edge. The lounge sounds like a narcissistic community. It can be. I could have it start here where I was originally planning. And this is a little awkward, because I'm going to have to build, if I want it to go over this way, I'm going to have to build massive bridges if I want that to work that way. So I think we're just going to scratch this project for now. Yeah. It's really cheap, though. It's like 70 cents a packet. So, and like a whole box, from my knowledge, was like $3 or so. So it's really cheap and quick to make. And it's good. At least the way I make it. Alright. I guess we'll work on the monument in the meantime, because I've barely been giving that any attention. I'm surprised there's a decent amount of you in chat at this time of night. I didn't even make an announcement in the Discord server either, which is funny. I don't know if I should either. So it is really late at night. Or I guess technically there is an announcement in the Discord, because The Sapphire bot posts it automatically, but it doesn't ping everybody. So when did I start this project? Like September, and this is all that I've gotten done? I'm not much of an egg person. I mean, I'll eat them, but I don't like them. And I put tuna in my ramen, so I guess there's that. I don't like rice, so that's off the list. I'm not much of a potato guy either. Making a 4 a.m. burger. Nice. Surely there's quicker ways of doing this. Come on. Yeah, I should hit the gym myself too. Ever since COVID, I haven't really left the house except for when I got back into school for a little bit. And then just the lack of finding a job as of recently. Because everywhere around me it just doesn't want to hire. So it's not really my fault, but I should definitely at least start getting out and walking more. Which I was doing pretty good at for a while, but then I gave up. This project is tedious. I see why I stopped. I feel like the worst part about this is breaking the sponge after you place it. Building the walls isn't really that hard. It's just breaking the sponge. That part's annoying. Oh, Foxy, since you play, or have played Central Kansas with us, received a pretty big update last night. Added a bunch of cars. There's more car slots now, so instead of 6, there's 12 car slots. Changed some of the cars, one being the Trailblazer. It added all the extra trims. So I traded in the one I had and got a LS to be as close as possible to the one I have. And changed the map around. FNAF is like 20 miles away now. So it's quite the drive. It's a whole state over. But pretty solid update, I'd say. Killer and I played it for a few hours. Yeah, if you're ever down to play it at some point, hit me up. I've been thinking about messaging you recently to see if you want to play something, but you're never on when I am, so it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I'm not on as much as I used to be. I mean, I'm still on every day. It's just I'm not on constantly anymore. When I am on, I'm either listening to music or playing my solo world, the tornado mod. Don't really do a whole lot now. Trying to stream a little more, just to boost the channel a bit, really. 'Cause, my goal for this year was to stream more, and that's what I'm trying to do. Also, another reason I haven't really messaged you is because I didn't know how you felt about the whole situation with the lounge. But I figure I should make this clear because I haven't really gotten to talk to you. I'm not removing you or anything. You didn't cause any issues with me, so I'm not gonna be a douchebag and follow somebody's lead, but figured I should say that. I need more rockets. Alright, which portal goes where? I think that's the house. Yeah, that was correct. Do I have gunpowder down here? Is the question. There's some. Yeah, OBS seems to be holding a little stronger now that I made all those tweaks to the settings. Glad I did that. The bits aren't really that stable where they used to be, but that's probably gonna correct itself over time. Yeah, that's what I figured you've been on doing, because that's all you've really been doing the past couple weeks. I've gotten a couple new games recently myself that I've been playing. I've been hanging out with Killer a lot more lately, so that's been fun. Hung out with Chance a lot for a while too, but that's kind of died down. And I can't really speak for everybody else because, I mean, Modded can't really get on, and Jake's been gone, but yeah. I'm gonna wait to harvest the rest of this. So all this isn't grown yet. Figured it would be. I haven't harvested this in a long time. Damn it. do plan to release a episode of Tornado Survival this week. I have one recorded already, but I think I'm gonna redo it. Because I feel like some of the commentary in that episode could have been a little better. And I got a build to work on in the episode anyways, so I'll probably do that this week at some point. Tornado Survival isn't completely dead. Although it's on the wane, that's for sure. This could be a lot more organized, let me tell you. It's kind of hard to come up with ideas for Wafflecraft right now since I'm stuck on 1.21.5. It's kind of hard to do much of anything. Like, I don't have any more build ideas. And there's nothing from Season 7 that I could steal because I've pretty much built all the things from that world I wanted to. I mean, there's still a couple ideas, but yeah, I mean, I could work on the village. This needs some attention over here. I built this like 5 months ago and I haven't even touched it. The build itself is mostly done. Just need more gravel and I need to plant some crops. I'm gonna chop these down. I'll just plant different trees. I think that's what these were supposed to be. I think sometime later in this month, probably over the weekend or something. Not this coming weekend, or is it already the weekend? Yeah, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend I'll do a all-day stream again. I remember doing that a couple months ago, and it was pretty fun. I feel like doing more streams where I just stream a variety of stuff instead of just sitting down and doing one thing at a time. Like this stream, for example. I feel like those are a lot more fun. Because, I mean, I can stream whatever I want on those kinds of streams. Multiple games. And it's a lot of fun. So, I think I'm going to do those instead of sit down one thing at a time kind of streams like this one. I want to get a group of people together for Phasmophobia, which right now you can only play with 4 people, but we're going to look into a mod that allows you to play with more people. Let's turn that off. And for the 4 people, it's usually just me, Killer, Purple, and Chance. But if we can get a hold of that mod, then it'd be easier to stream with maybe 6 people. Yeah, I low-key might switch games. So I'm not feeling Wafflecraft right now. Anybody got any suggestions on what to play? Made some coffee. Fun. I'm not a big coffee person. Although I can't really give it a fair shot. I haven't really had different kinds of coffee. I just had one type and I didn't really care for it. I've had a couple different ones, but Gmod Tornado Survival, I feel like that'd be even more boring than this. I don't know, the last few Wafflecraft sit-down streams I've done, I haven't really enjoyed. I think I've just kind of grown out of the whole Wafflecraft thing. I've been doing it for so many years. I could do that. Would y'all want to watch Central Kansas or... Here, I'll do a poll. I forgot I can do these. Start a poll. What game should... Why is cap locks on? What game should I switch to? Come on. I'm going to put a few options. Real life storm chase, yeah. I'm trying to think of another option. What's on here that I could do? Or I could do storm chasers. Alright, there's 4 different options, so whatever you'd like to see, feel free to vote for. You can only vote one time, and whatever gets the most votes is what I'll switch to. So I'll keep the poll up for a couple minutes. Alright, Central Kansas is taking the lead right at this moment. So 1 vote for ATS. Whatever the majority vote is, like I said, that's what I'm going to switch to. My personal vote's probably Storm Chasers. That's fun. Where did that box go? Let's clear some of this out. All these birch logs could be useful one day. Yeah, it says there's only 2 votes. I can't personally vote. So if we can get a 3rd vote up in there from somebody in chat, it says there's 4 of you watching, so we can sneak in 2 more votes. Or, I mean, if you want to keep seeing Wafflecraft, just don't vote. But if we could slide 1 more in for a game switch, that's what I'll play. Because if y'all want to keep seeing Wafflecraft, definitely put some ideas for stuff I can do in the chat. Because there's kind of not really anything to do right at this moment. Fox, you have 5,000 hours on Ark. Are you insane? I'm gonna leave the poll up for about another minute and a half. So, if anybody has a vote, definitely put it in. Killer just got off. He was getting tired. But if Killer was still on, I definitely would. Because between Central Kansas and ATS, I'm leaning more towards ATS. I feel like that'd be a little more enjoyable. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a big Roblox guy like I used to be. I haven't really enjoyed it the last few months. But Central Kansas kind of revived it a little bit. But I'm probably going to do ATS. Alright, about another minute on the poll. Oh, you're switching your vote to Central Kansas? Foxy, if I had Ark, I'd play it with you. I think it was on sale recently, but I didn't buy it. I don't even know how the fuck to stream Roblox. I think you have to use display capture for that. Yeah, Roblox did some like chat thing where you have to verify your age to get into certain age groups. And I haven't done the verification thing yet because I'm not uploading my ID to Roblox. That's just not happening. Because if y'all remember, Discord had a huge like leak recently, data breach, and there were like over 2 million user IDs held up for ransom. So that's why I'm not uploading my ID to Roblox. So my chat's just locked right now. And they're also using some like AI to verify your age with like a selfie, and it's super inaccurate from what I've seen. So I do feel like this whole age like group thing's a little redundant, but at the same time I respect what they're trying to do. But I don't know. Roblox is just a shit show, and everything that happens on Roblox just severely disgusts me. That's why I don't ever record or stream it. I've done like a few one-off videos on Roblox, but I don't know. There's a lot of disgusting things on Roblox that just really sicken me beyond measurability. So, like, I really only play Central Kansas on Roblox. I was on a little work at a pizza place fast for a while, but I got burnt out of that. I think we're going to switch to ATS, honestly. Everybody cool with ATS? So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. They really shouldn't have made voice chat a thing on Roblox. That's what I feel. Because, of course, everybody saw that as an incentive to be disgusting towards people in the game. And that's just, I hate it. That's why I stopped playing it. And Central Kansas doesn't have voice chat, at least to my knowledge. I don't know if they added it with this past update or not, but I never used voice chat when it was in Central Kansas, but when they shut the game down and brought it back, they didn't re-add voice chat. What were you playing when me, you, and Nevs had that call? The only thing I can remember was I was screen sharing this world, so this might be what you're thinking of. Yeah, they really do. Roblox used to be a wonderful place to be, like, a long time ago. But then as the years went by, it got disgusting and terrible. So right now, I don't really have much respect for Roblox. You had a blast on that call, I'm glad. I'd like to do more like events with viewers. I'm thinking about doing a big old stream one day. I haven't fully decided on what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to be like something with Minecraft or maybe Phasmophobia. I have no clue. It depends on the group vote. But I want to do a big like community live stream that has everybody in it. I really want to do a charity stream. I've always wanted to do one of those, not to benefit from it, but to raise money for an organization. I wouldn't expect people to donate to it, but I think I'm too small of a channel to do something like that right now. Because on average, every stream I have has averaged like 5 viewers, which ultimately wouldn't be a huge donation to a charity at all. And considering I've only raised $20 the entire time I've been streaming on YouTube, I mean, it's still better than nothing, but I just feel like if I were to do a big charity stream, I'd want to do something huge, if that makes sense. So maybe when the time's right, we gain some traction on the channel or whatever, and I put together a charity event. That'd be awesome. So I've always respected people who've done charity streams. Something I've always wanted to do. So one, like, they seem like they're fun. Then you're also doing the world a good favor. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna switch over to American Truck Simulator. So I'm gonna switch to the BRB screen. American Truck Simulator. Hopefully this works. Yeah, there we go. All right. Stream seems to be running good on my phone, so definitely good to know that everything that I did with OBS is helping everything. If it would load, that'd be awesome. Buttons are still a little sticky on this controller. I need to take this controller apart and clean it. Alright, let's find us a job. We're down in Texas. Yeah, sure, I'll do this delivery. I don't think we'll actually be able to do this one, thinking about it. Because that job's about to expire. Yeah, so that's tough. I don't really want to go to California, but do this one. It goes up to Montana. Yeah, we'll do this one. Wait, when did that one expire? 13 hours. Yeah, we got plenty of time to get there. We're gonna go pick this up and then we're gonna go find a place to sleep, because I don't like driving at night. Oops. Why would you mingle with the queers? Yeah, that's why we're not going to California. Trying to get over again and past this truck. We're flying. I need to get over. Oh yeah, I should change the stream title, shouldn't I? So I think it still says Wafflecraft. We'll do that when we get here. How's everybody in chat doing? It says there's four of you watching. Hope everybody's doing all right on this fine Saturday early morning. Trying to get drunk. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me for somebody named American Patriot. You got work? Okay, so what's it gonna be? You gonna get drunk or are you going to work? nice. If you're drunk, they'll send you home. You'll probably get fired. I don't recommend drinking while you have work. Alright, we're gonna pick this up and then we're gonna head over to that gas station and we're gonna start with the delivery here. I know, actually I gotta change the stream real quick. Alright, can I do this on here? Analytics. Edit. Oh, then it takes me over to the wrong page. Edit. Title. American Truck Simulator. Change up the tags as well. Save. Alright. Should be able to go back now and this should be updated. Yep. Oh, we can hear the stream. That's not what we want. Actually, just pause it. Because I feel like I'm going to punch some cherry-faced, pomegranate-looking motherfucker in the face. Interesting, interesting way of describing somebody there. Alright, let's get on with this delivery. Am I able to make a left turn here to go back, or is this a one-way road? It's a one-way road. I never said you were creative, I just said it was interesting. There's a difference there. Soon to be married too. Oh shit. You're getting married? Interesting. Alright, we'll just rest here. I'm gonna say is if that's true, make sure she don't take your shit. Don't put her name on anything. but you do have a lady friend. So how are you soon to be married? Unless if you weren't referencing yourself. So excuse the chair. My goodness, this thing's annoying. I'm far from any marriage. I've been single for a year and a half. Something like that. Okay. Well, need to be over a little bit. I can't see. Snowing like a mother trucker. Something happened over there. Look at that truck, man. It was a beautiful truck. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but man, Volvos look great. go with the intense fog. That's where we gotta go slow. Alright, American Patriot, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. Probably not going to be live too much longer. I just want to really do a test stream to see how things ran. But, yeah, thanks for coming out. Foxy, would you be interested in playing a game? If so, I'll end off the stream and we can hang out. Yo, what's up, Fate? Now the people are rolling in. Whatever you'd really be up for, Foxy. There's Uno. There's golf. I think you have golf, don't you? Central Kansas, if you want to check that out. There's Minecraft. I mean, I guess I could technically stay alive. It doesn't really matter. Play this for a bit. Alright. Maybe I can finish up this delivery, then we can do some Uno. I might just stream the whole day, to be honest. Kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Kind of want to turn this whole YouTube thing into a bit of a job, so we'll see how this goes. It's gonna start off slow in the beginning, but pick up over time. Hopefully. This chair, man. Shit feels like I'm sitting on a rock. I'm gonna pop in one of my Discord voice chats. If anybody be interested in joining, just pop in lobby 1, I guess. I'm not gonna be streaming Discord, so I'll just turn streamer mode off. Yeah, so I'm in lobby 1. If anybody wants to join the Discord chat, paste the link into the chat. Pin message. Popcorn at like 2 in the morning, Foxy? Are you crazy? Hello?
Hello.
It's Foxy.
Huh?
Ooga booga?
Huh.
Long time no speak.
Yeah. That is true.
How you
Last time I
been? Hello?
Good. That was the stream.
Hello.
Keep just catching up. Hang on. I got to turn it down. I'm good. I was waiting for it to do that.
Finally stopped snowing.
Yeah. I chuckled when you said about the fog when there was snow coming down. That wasn't fog. That was just the snow coming down. Seen that many, many times.
With this, it usually just gets really foggy and snowy.
Well, it looks like fog, but it's not. It's snow coming down. I've seen that in real life many times. And they actually tend to have that in this game. Yeah, I can't remember the last time we talked.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you play Uno with me and Killer and Nate?
No. I
Oh, that was Jake. Jake, maybe. Jake joined Nate's Discord once, and then we played. I know, and then he left the Discord.
And Modded wasn't too happy about that external server.
Well, gee, too bad. I mean, it's had the server, the Discord, since 2018. Not new. I can play and talk to whoever I want and whatever I want on Discord. I don't need somebody. It's just too bad.
I feel like he's going a little over the top with some things, but none of it's my decision to make, so
No.
I can't really speak on
Oh, he didn't
behalf
even
of-
ask me about it. He just straight out banned me. He didn't even ask me. So, it wants to be like that, I'm fine.
It is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this chair sounds like it's going through high hell and back. Need a new one. But
Been complaining about a chair for a while.
yeah. Better than sitting on the floor.
That is true.
Yeah, like right as you joined the stream, Killer had left. I've been on with him for
Yeah,
a
I
couple
did
hours.
say. Yeah, he did acknowledge me, and I didn't see it right away. So by the time I guess I finally saw it, he'd left.
Yeah. Him and I played that new Central Kansas update for a couple hours and got on Wafflecraft.
Well, it was late for both of you guys to be up this late.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
gonna
actually
be up for the
trying to-
day though, so my sleep schedule's getting back in order. I like to wake up a little earlier than most people do.
Well, okay, for me it was like 1:30 in the evening, right? In the morning. But
I've
you're
been up
what?
since midnight.
You're 2 or
but-
3 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I've been up since midnight, but I'm gonna start getting up around maybe 4, 5 or something like that.
Hmm. Not me. I'm going to bed usually around that time. No, it was fun to play Ark again because it's been, I've been looking for someone to play Ark with for about 2 years now. Because I mentioned it to you when you and I first met.
Yeah, we all know my laptop would have blown up if I tried to play that.
Yeah, well, I modded it actually. Yeah, I didn't know you were on a laptop. But and then we were playing, and then we took a little bit of a break from Ark because we've got to learn each other how we play. And we've been playing some Pal World.
I've played that before.
Yeah, it's a good game.
My
I've been
PC
playing
probably
more-
run Arc now, but that laptop
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
No, you got to. Well, like I've got all the. That if I have them all installed, it's over almost 5 gigabytes. Or 500 gigabytes. My current.
Eesh.
Sorry. Yeah, that's with all the. You don't have. You have to have the island in order to, at least the island to play any of the other maps. The island's the very first one, and you have to have that. But Nate and I were playing on Ragnarok. And Pal World's a pretty good game. I like it. A lot of people say it's like you're catching Pokemon. Well, they're not Pokemon; they're pals, but very similar.
You're a Pokemon.
My kids were into Pokemon, so the older for Pokemon, Charizard and Pikachu and all those ones, the originals, when they were younger. Now they're both 30, so that's when they play.
I feel like I've barely made a dent on this delivery. I've been on ATS for what, half an hour or something like that?
Something wrong about.
I've only driven like 300 miles.
1,200 miles. Yeah. So you gave up on getting the Ferrari, eh?
It's just nobody will ever play it with me. And Roblox is a shit show.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I don't really like playing Roblox.
Well, this AI thing, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do the AI thing they want. That's nobody's business what I look like. If I want to reveal what I look like, I'll do it. I don't need to have an AI do that.
Yeah, and I'm not uploading my ID to Roblox, because, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been on it.
You're basically asking to have your fucking identity stolen if you upload your ID to Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I haven't been on there.
I haven't been on
Last-
it in a
last-
while myself, except for when I played the Central Kansas thing earlier.
Yeah, last time I was on it, you and Killer were on, I think.
Yeah, Killer and I hop on Central Kansas, and that's about it. He plays Twisted a lot still, I think.
Oh yeah. Favorite game ever.
All I really play now is just Tornado Survival and ATS.
Yeah. I know Gabe and a couple others were playing Phasmophobia, or whatever it is.
Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the
And
game
that-
as well. I've been playing it
Yeah.
with them off and on.
Yeah.
I haven't really been able to play with them lately because I'm getting over a really severe cold.
Oh yeah.
That's why I've been able to go live the last few days. I've been feeling better. But I was sick out of my mind. Like, I started feeling sick around like the 28th. And then when I did that live stream, I was feeling decent that night. But then, like, right as like the new year hit, the migraine came back. Because I had a migraine for a week.
Hmm.
And then it, like, as soon as it hit the new year on that stream, I was like, make it stop. That's why I ended the stream. And just got really sick.
Something more like a flu rather than cold. Usually
Yeah.
migraines with a flu rather than cold.
Yeah, I think that's what I had.
The only time I've ever had a migraine myself is with the flu, and that was years ago. My sister and mother were prone to migraines, but not me. And not Dad.
The migraine was getting so bad, I almost threw in the towel.
Yeah, well, they can make you sick to your stomach and that. Very painful, but
Yeah.
what Mum used to do is she'd close the drapes in her bedroom. She had blackout drape. Put her feet in the hottest water she could stand for about a half hour with the lights off. And then dry her feet and lay down in bed and feel the way she could get over it. She never got any medication for it. They do have medications for them now. I don't know how well they work.
Yeah, I was taking a fuck ton of Tylenol pills. They kind of helped.
Yeah, it's usually takes something that's stronger than Tylenol, and it's special medication for migraines. It's not just regular painkillers. I don't know what it is, but I know it is something specifically for migraine.
Yeah, I took like 6 of them in a day. And on top of that, I was taking flu medicine.
Hmm.
And I think I was also mixing the Tylenol with Motrin. So, yeah, definitely was feeling it.
Huh. You gotta watch with taking too many Tylenol. It can actually enlarge your liver if you have too many of them. I was taking them quite a bit for my back. And one doctor actually told me, he actually sent me for X-rays to make sure my liver hadn't gotten bigger. Tylenol tends to do that if you take too many. I was taking Tylenol extra strength every 2 hours. And they finally gave me the gabapentin. Yeah. That's when they gave me a stronger painkiller. It got me up to Tylenol. No, told me not to take it anymore. So I only take Tylenol once in a blue moon. And
I don't often take medicine, but shit's caused me pain when I take medicine. Cause
yeah, I don't take the gabapentin very much, hardly at all anymore.
It was fucking really bad. Like my entire head hurt. My vision was fucky. Eyes hurt so bad.
Sensitive light, yeah. Yeah, it's I've had a migraine once. I still remember. It was years ago, but I remember. It was not fun.
Yeah, imagine having that same pain nonstop for like 8 days.
Oh, because Mom having migraines and that, she knew what to do, so I didn't have it. I managed to sleep a lot of it off, and I only had it for a few hours, so I was lucky that way. But nowadays, as I said, they do have medication for migraines. That helps.
Like the shit was driving me nuts. So it got so bad one night I was getting ready to be like, fuck this, and head up to the doctor.
Yeah, you probably put yourself through a lot of pain. See the doctor. But then, you're under your dad's medical, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it for the next. Let's see, what's 26 minus 18? That's 8. So I'm on it for another 8 years.
You're under his till you're 26. Holy crap!
Yeah. I mean, I'll be 19 in March, so really only 7 years, but.
Really, still.
It's a while. I'm sure I won't be on it that long, because I'm sure I'll get on my own by then, but we'll see.
Yeah, I started working when I was in high school, so I don't know what age no longer covered by medical. Because when Steve and Doug moved out, he had his own medical. So where he worked, and when Steven and I moved to Alberta, Alberta provides free medical for everybody. Doesn't cover as much. Didn't cover as much as BC did, but they did have their own medical plan that everybody was into. Didn't matter what you made.
Like, fuck that bullshit. I had a green light. Because I was on my mom's until December 31st. But before that ran out, my dad got me on his in like November. I didn't even ask him to. He just had to get me and my sister on his because my mom couldn't keep us on hers.
You hit that truck.
No, he hit me.
I saw you cut it.
No, listen here. I had a green light. That was my green to go. And then everybody else just starts
You didn't
going.
give him enough room, though.
I was back. Bro.
You didn't do a wide enough turn.
I got you a wide enough turn somewhere else. He hit me. I want his insurance details. Like, my neck hurts, bro. Yeah, it should be good for a while. Hopefully I don't ever have to use it, but see how that goes.
Make sure you go through a fit for a physical and all that stuff before you're off of it.
Well, I have 8 years to do that. So.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how those years go. Because getting a job nowadays is hard.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like the Canadian government is now apparently in a lot of trouble because the unemployment rate for young people has gone down, or the unemployment rate has gone up. After all of this bullshit about how they're doing all these different programs for jobs for young people, and the more and more young people, the number of people unemployed has skyrocketed, and that's a direct result of their liberal policies.
Smells like Total Price in here.
My cat has finally figured out she can run back and forth in front of the windows on the windowsill. It's quite wide. Finally figured out she can run back and forth. She's doing that right now, first time.
Miss having a pet. Not gonna lie.
She's finally getting used to this place, and she's actually starting to get a little cuddly now. She'll come and she'll. I just saw what you did. Sorry.
No, I didn't.
The video's
right.
a little behind.
That's because of YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
You're seeing stuff.
Yeah.
You're getting up there in age, Foxy. You're starting to hallucinate.
But she's starting to get cut. She'll lay in my arms when I'm at the computer now for a while, and that she's laying quite. I'll put her in my arms. She doesn't like being in my arms if I'm standing up, but if I'm sitting down, she'll just stay there, and she'll actually get comfortable and stay for a little while. And she's decided she likes the windowsill because it's probably a good 8-inch wide at least, if not more. all the way around a good portion of the apartment. Well, at least half the apartment.
I was thinking a lot about Tails yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like, man, she's already been gone for a year.
Yeah, McAdoo's second year is coming up in March.
Yeah, it'll be in March for Tails as well. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Sucks. I miss her like
It's-
hell,
that-
but
Yeah. Which means that I'll have had Biscuit for almost 2 years. Because I got her about I don't know, a week or two after McAdoo passed away. I started fostering her. Now, of course, I'm not fostering. She's mine now. You know, I wasn't without a cat for very long.
yeah.
About 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, something like that.
My parents kept saying they were gonna go get another one while they had the 99-cent adoption thing going on at the pet store. But never did.
No, see, I would never get an animal from a cat or a dog from a pet store because 9 times out of 10, they're animals from puppy mills, and you end up with a lot of health problems. You know, there's people that, you know, they don't get their cats or dogs fixed, end up with kittens that give them away for free.
So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if or when we're gonna get another animal. Yeah, I want another cat, but at the same time I don't. So I don't know.
No.
And I'm still not entirely over Tails either, so
Well, you never will be, but having another cat makes it easy
yeah.
with a pet. You know, you never will. I mean, I still remember my first cat, you know, and that's years ago. And he was actually my cat. He wouldn't go to bed till I did, and followed me around all over the place. Wasn't a real clingy. It wasn't one that's, you know, would cling on to you all the time. But he laid always beside me in that. But I didn't have to be petting him or anything. But he was always leaning up against when I was laying on the couch, just sitting on the couch.
Tails was a family cat, but at the end of the day, she was really mine because she was always in here with me.
Yeah, Sham was mine. Yeah. The kid, he was actually. Kids are both totally convinced that Sham was a mean cat because when they would do things that they shouldn't with the cat, he'd let them know. And they got a light scratch or a light bite, and so they were, as far as they're concerned, he was a mean cat. But you know, you pull his tail or something like that, he's going to let you know. You don't do that. And you know, if I happen to see it, then you know, I would back the cat up on that. If they were doing something that would hurt the cat, then they got in trouble from me as well. But he taught them how to behave, how to be treated animals.
Yeah, that's how I was with Tails. Every time my sister would mess with her, I'd yell my lungs out at her.
I didn't have to raise my voice because the cat would take care of it. Oh, he'd give him a swat.
I was always really defensive over Tails. Then my mom would get mad at me for yelling at my sister, then I'd yell at my mom.
Yeah, I'd never got that.
Then that usually handled it.
Yeah, I didn't
Mom
need to
would
do
always
that.
threaten to throw Tails out. I'm like, if you do that, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. Like, I was that fucking serious.
That was a very nice thing to say.
Well, I mean, look, you can't tear away a bond between a man and his cat. I don't think I ever said something that extreme, but it definitely ran through my head. I always definitely said something with violence if they did something to my cat.
Well, you gotta realize I had Sham before I even had the kids, so he was already an adult cat by the time Doug was the oldest was born. And I had him for several years after they were born. But he had Abyssinian in his blood, and they tend to be one-person cat and have a lot of traits that a dog does. He had the ticking. He didn't have the coloring of Abyssinian. He had the ticking and the undercoat of the Abyssinian. It was the vet that told me that, actually. There was Abyssinian in there. But if I went out in the yard to do gardening or anything, he was always within a few feet of me. Stuff, followed me when if I vacuumed. He didn't run and hide. He'd follow me. Whenever I was doing anything, he was always around within a few feet. But he would not. My ex quite often went to bed earlier than me. And Sam would not go to bed until I did. He would only play rough with me, too. He wouldn't play rough with my ex. Where are you going?
I was always defensive over Tails. I always said shit that I didn't mean towards my parents every time they would threaten to get rid of her, but I was definitely nasty about it. Because one time, Tails knocked over the TV because my parents have their TV set up so fucking retardedly. And they were like, we almost threw Tails out because of that. I was like, if he did that, that TV would have been getting knocked down by me and smashed to a million pieces.
Well, hopefully you've outgrown that immaturity.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, she's not around anymore, so I can't make those thoughts anymore.
Buddy was probably the most laid-back cat I had. Lord, I looked after other people's cats with him there, and he was a neutered male, and he just accepted them. He went through, saw quite a few different cats. Never got it. Only one did he ever not like, and it was a tomcat that my son's, actually, I guess, his first girlfriend. She was told it was a kitten and that it was neutered. It was an adult tomcat. It was not neutered and not a kitten. I couldn't believe when she sent me the picture and I see this full-grown cat. But two males, because my cat was a male as well, but he was neutered. Two males do not like each other, especially when one is a tom. So I actually, I had gone and worked in a different town for a while. When I moved back, she had to, I said, you have to get rid of Cloud, was his name. He was a stupid cat too, forget where first cats go.
Tails hated the cats. We had another one for a couple weeks. His name was Charlie. And one time my mom had to pull Tails off of Charlie. She was kicking his ass. And Tails didn't have front claws either. And she still whooped his ass.
Tails was a female?
Yeah, Tails was always a bitch towards other cats.
Female, the reason why they call female cats queens. They rule the roost. And the males back down. Yeah. And cats they establish a hierarchy. And that's got it, something he did something that really pissed her off. It would, if you had left him alone, they would have worked it out and it would have been over.
Yeah. He was a playful cat, and all he wanted to do was play. And I guess she just didn't. She wasn't putting up with any of it. And then
It's time to play.
every time she would see me with him, she'd hate me for a week.
No jealousy. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to let Tails in, and I tried to hold her. I was like, nobody's replacing you. And she kept swatting and scratching me, so I just pushed her away.
Yeah, well, she doesn't understand the words.
Yeah.
Not just jealousy.
She
Yeah,
hid
she
under
was
my bed
she
for
was
a
the
week.
older cat, I gather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, she would have been 9, I think.
That's old. That's old to bring in a young cat.
Yeah, he was only... When we got Charlie, I think he was only like 8 months old. They're both dead now, sadly. But
Mm.
something
Yeah.
pretty ironic is the week after Tails died, Charlie died.
Huh. Remember something about that, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty 9 years old is pretty good age to pretty old for a cat to be introduced to. Bring a new cat.
Yeah.
8 months old is actually almost an adult cat. They definitely are able to start mating at that point.
Charlie was
My one female cat, she got pregnant at 5 months. So 8 months old, yeah. He was, if he wasn't neutered, then he was a tomcat. Might have tried to force himself on her.
He was fixed. Tails wasn't. He didn't crash into my truck. Ugh! See, this is what happens when you read chat. You made me sideline a wall. That's your fault. But Tails ended up hiding under my bed for a week, and I tried to drag her out so I could feed her, and then she wouldn't eat. Let's say by the end of that, my arm looked like the Russia and Ukraine war. I was like, God damn.
Should have just
She ended
left
up-
her alone.
I was trying to feed her.
Yeah, just put the food out, come out at night, in the dark. Can't force a cat to do anything. They can go a few days without eating.
Yeah.
And the more you try to force them, the longer it'll take.
This was also like fucking 6 years ago. So.
Hmm. Well, if you ever do get another cat, you'll know that there's certain things they will do. They don't like food. They won't eat it. They'll starve before they eat it.
Yeah, I remember
Biscuit.
the way I see it is like the first animal, or I gotta use this for relationships as well. The first one's always like the lesson one. You take lessons from it and you learn from it.
Well, every animal's different. You learn something with every new one.
Yeah.
Biscuit, I give her, she has constant dry all the time. And I give her half a can, small can of moist in the morning, one in the evening. She's basically down to one flavor because she won't eat the others. I end up throwing it out. And she's happy. She's eating just the one flavor can cat food, and she's happier than crap. Well, whatever. McAdoo was picky eater as well. Foxy would eat whatever. Princess would eat whatever. Ebony would eat whatever. McAdoo and Biscuit are the picky ones.
I want a goldfish.
Oh God, I would never get a goldfish. I did when I was a kid, but we went to a boat show in Vancouver and came back with a couple of goldfish. God, they stink. Holy crap, you got to check their bowl every day. They are stinky. I eventually went to tropical fish. much
You-
cleaner.
Do you have to use a specific water, or can you just use sink water?
You can use sink water. Goldfish is cold water. You gotta put drops in to remove the chlorine. And you don't want it ice cold or anything. You have to have it kind of like room temperature. For tropical fish, you have to use a heater. I forget what temperature is now. It's been so many years. But goldfish are stinky. They're fine for ponds and that, but I had a goldfish in an aquarium, 5-gallon aquarium, and I still had to change that thing all the time. They are so stinky.
They're stinky.
If you're gonna go into fish, go into tropical. And follow you've got to set whether goldfish are more hardy, but you should actually set the aquarium up first. Seed it from another aquarium, which means take a bit of gravel from another aquarium, or put some washed lettuce in there, just a little bit, for the bacteria to start for about 2 weeks. Then put the fish in. When I first started getting into aquariums, I just I set it up, threw the fish in, they'd all died. That's because the chlorine burnt them. 2, the aquarium wasn't seeded. Seeded is when a bacteria is produced that helps break down their waste. But tropical, you get a lot more choice of colors and stuff. Goldfish are nice. There's some pretty goldfish out there, but they're good for learning on. But they're dirty. In the bowl that we used on the first ones I had, that was actually it was a big bowl, probably a gallon. It was a big bowl Mom had. And I think after about a week, we finally got rid of them because they stunk. They were so dirty. You still there?
Yeah, I'm listening. I didn't
But
wanna cut you
tropical,
off.
yeah, tropical are nice. A lot of people start off with guppy. Tropical. Guppies can survive in cold water. You have to acclimatize them to that, though. The only problem with guppies is that I was going to breed guppies, and guppies are the one fish, for some reason, I have trouble keeping alive. I don't know why. And they're the easiest ones to keep alive. I keep all these exotic ones alive, no problem. Guppy, no. Females get pregnant, die. Finally gave up trying to breed them because I couldn't breed them. And 9 times out of 10, they can't. When you get them from pet store, they're already pregnant. Or if you're wanting to breed them for a particular color or something like that, they can't be. You got to have male and female doing what you want, and the female cannot have gotten pregnant, which is hard to do. Well, I had a 55-gallon aquarium at one point. I miss that. That was a nice aquarium. That was really nice. It was tropical. Had the pump and the filter and bubbles blowing in the little bubble things in the back, and plants. Some real, some artificial. And that looked nice. When we moved from Port Alberni to Victoria, this is when I was still married, we gave my aquarium away because we didn't know for sure where we were staying or anything like that in Victoria. No, it was the other way around. I gave them, in Victoria I had the aquariums. I gave them away before, and I moved up to Port. When we moved up to Port. but for the exact same reasons. We didn't know where we would stay or anything. When we were buying a store, so. But yeah, I would say, I would suggest, if you're going to fish, I would suggest doing tropical. Cost a little more in the setup, but one, they look a lot nicer. They're a lot more bright colors and stuff. And two, they're not nearly as stinky. You gotta really watch. One of the things that everybody that starts off in the aquarium does is overfeed right off the bat. You learn not to do that.
It's so hard to see in this game.
Yeah. That's not even really snow so much as more. It's more mixed rain and snow now. But it's coming down hard enough. That's why it has the fog effect. That's the snow. You think about it. It's actually just the amount of snow coming down. It's actually nice to see that, that's one of the things I like about ATS is they have the weather actually, a lot of it more realistic. A lot of game.
This is a mod.
Oh, Modded must have had that mod then too, because he said snow in ATS as well.
Yeah. We all ain't really been playing ATS that much because it keeps crashing when we all play together.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad that it does that on you guys.
We're gonna ignore this.
I
You'll see.
haven't seen what these more. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Give it about an hour to catch up, and then you'll see it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It just did.
You saw that?
Uh-huh.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. In a turning lane, not turning, and banging into...
No.
Yeah, no.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I was just looking at your chat. One guy realized there was a Prime. There's Walmart. There's a variety of different trucks in the game. And there's a mod that adds more. I will say your driving has improved.
Yeah, I take this game a lot more seriously. Except for that incident a minute ago. I'm also using a better controller than what I was before, so it's not like this constantly.
You were more aggressive before, and therefore getting more problem.
And then also I lagged a lot on that laptop, so that didn't help it either.
No, that's true.
do think I'm gonna end the stream though, because my ass cheeks are hurting from this chair and I want to get up. So I didn't even want to be live for this long tonight. I just wanted to do a test stream.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah.
The only reason I suggested, you had just gone on to playing this when those other people had joined, so it's, not fair to leave just because, that soon when someone's joining.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. I'll probably stream again later. Any
Get up
closing
and walk
words of
around and stuff?
inspiration, Foxy?
Get up and walk around after you go off.
Alright. Oh, stop
Bathroom, get something to drink,
Maybe a beer.
I didn't say that.
Well, you were implying.
Well, why? Be drinking tea, you could drink coffee, you could drink mayo,
Mayo?
what? Mayo, M-I-O. It's a water enhancer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the condiment. I was like, excuse me?